Hello! Hi guys, my name is Zinjy and welcome to Vault Hunters. And I know you're all going to be asking, but Zinjy, where have you been for the past 9 months? Well, in real life, my wife and I actually had our first child in March, so I have been away, being a dad. It's been a great journey so far and I'm loving every second of it, but it is time for me to return to the world of Minecraft. I've been missing this, it has been too long, and I want to get back playing with you guys and playing some Minecraft, and I have joined the Vault Hunters SMP, and I'm very pleased to be here, and I cannot wait to get stuck in to the vaults. But before we can do any sort of vault runs of that, it is just basically like starting a fresh Minecraft world. So I don't have anything, I need to get gear, I need to find an area that we're going to maybe settle down, at least for a starter base and that. See, there's some stuff getting built here, there's a farm there already, I think that's a mob farm. A giant statue of our good friend CWG, looks like there's a little Christmas area popping up as well. I need to find somewhere that we can maybe settle down just to kind of get things going, just in the initial sort of start game at least. Going to be honest, some of the mods that are on Vault Hunters are absolutely outstanding. I'm not sure what this mod's called, but it adds like extra biomes and different, coloured trees and different kinds of trees and stuff. And it just makes the terrain look so much better. Don't get me wrong, I'm a vanilla man, as you probably know, but the modded trees and just the modded terrain it's looking so cool. And we've already stumbled across a certain Korey MC's base. He's right beside spawn, which is really cool. I'm just going to have a quick little peek. Ooh. Korey's actually online. I'm not sure where he is though. But I need to get things set up. I'm just getting distracted now by all the cool things. But this is an awesome base code. Oh man, look at that. He's got the chromatic iron. Oh, this is cool. I like this. Now, I do actually know where I want to set up. This is actually Korey MC's base here, which we've just seen. This is CWG's base up on the hill. And this is kind of where I want to be setting up. I want to set up in this plains biome right here, just by this sort of Yellowstone looking cool sort of lava pool. And we've got a little bit more sort of volcanic region. I love that. It's really cool. I love the mods and Vault Hunters are so awesome. But this is where I want to be setting up right here. So it's probably where I'm going to set up my sort of start area, and probably also where I'm going to build my main base as well. So right across from our good friend CWG. Right, basics done. We have tools, we have food, we have a bed. It's Vault Hunters time. And yes, I know, I can hear you saying, but Zinjy, what actually is Vault Hunters? Vault Hunters is a mod pack designed by Iskal and his dev team, and it basically takes the vanilla experience and modifies it a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of mods in this vault pack, and basically the whole point of the mod pack is to collect artifacts, and once we collect the 7 artifacts, we can unlock a big vault, and we can take on like a master vault. Of course, there's a lot of different vaults to be taken on between now and then, because we need to collect a lot of gear. Luckily, there is this book that we have now, and it just explains, items, gems, relics, there's loads of different things to this game, even the game mechanics. I'm not going to go through it all because there is literally hundreds of things. Things I'm looking for most forward to is like the vault tools and gear. Believe it or not, the vanilla tools and gear in this mod pack are actually, they're pretty pants. They have been nerfed a lot. There's just no point to them other than right at the start of the game when you do your first couple of vaults. But the first thing you kind of want to do when you get into the vaults is start getting the vault gear as quick as possible so you can start running more vaults and get a little bit more power. There is upgrades. It's basically just a giant RPG, which we're going to discuss as we're going. I don't want to go through it all because I don't want to fire hundreds of information at you and overload you with loads. I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about, but some of you won't, and I don't want to be too preachy. I just want to get stuck in. But before we do get stuck in, I would like to discuss the plan for this episode. But in this episode, I want us to at least have iron, if not diamond gear. I want us to have an altar set up. I want us to have a vault portal set up, and I would like us to at least have an iron farm set up, or a couple other farms by episode 1, because I would really like to run a vault by the end of this episode. That is my goal. Let's hope we can stick to it. The first thing I want to do off our list for things to do for this episode is set up the iron farm. For that, I'm going to need villagers. My favourite companions in this game. For anyone who knows me, you'll know that I love villagers in Minecraft. So yeah, I want to get out, find a village, because I also want to show you guys the villages in this Vault Hunters version, because they've actually changed from the vanilla ones and they're meant to be looking pretty cool. And hopefully we can pick up some villagers. And again, the villagers are a bit different how we do things as well. I'll show you when I finally find a village with villagers. So I've been looking for a while, but CWG's actually coming pretty clutch. He's actually linked me up with a village that may still have villagers in it, as you can see from the waypoint, because we have waypoints in Vault Hunters, which is really cool. I like that. He's given me a waypoint of where villagers might actually be located. Now the terrain is looking pretty treacherous, not to say the least. It's still really cool though. Right, village located. That was a great journey. That was almost 1,000 blocks from where I... Ooh, that's a really cool chest. Yeah, it was 1,000 blocks from where I actually live, so that was a decent sized journey. But thanks CWG for that. That was very nice of you. Now I need to actually find villagers, but I don't see. Oh, wait a minute. I think we have our first, I'd say victim, but I'll be nice. Oh, hello. So if I actually press, I think it's 5 on my keyboard. Nope, 4. I can pick villagers up. Yeah, how cool is that? No more minecarts, no more boats, no more having to muck around. We can just pick villagers up. And not only that, but look what I mean by what they've done to the villages. The villages have had an overhaul. I think it's one of the mod packs they've added in. And they look so cool. That looks like an observatory. That's so cool. And there's like a castle and stuff. Yeah, this is a really nice little... naturally spawned villages in Vault Hunters are so cool. Oh, I love this. This needs to be in vanilla. There's just so much to these villages. Like even these are like bee sanctuaries, like where the bees just float. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. I love that that's just naturally generated. You don't have to annoyingly go out and find bees. They're just in villages now. That's so cool. I'm just going to quickly run around and try and see what I can grab. Try and loot this village as much as I can for things I might need. And hopefully I'll get all the villagers I need. Hopefully they've not been raided too much. And this is what we managed to find left in the village. There was only 6 villagers, but that's alright. 2 of them are nitwits, and again, that's okay because we can use them for what we need them for. Managed to get like a cartography table, smithing table, which will come in handy. A little bit of redstone, you know, I'll be using that later in the game, and then, you know, like a bow and scaffolding and stuff. This is all that was left, but the villagers are really what we came for. So mission accomplished on the village front. And we can now take this off our list as Iron Farm is now finished. As I was saying earlier, we can now actually use the 2 nitwits, and we're using them for the Iron Farm. Because we don't have to trade with nitwits or anything like that, we can actually use them in the Iron Farm because they can still be scared. And because they are villagers, due to being villagers, they can also spawn in Iron Golems as well. So we've got 2 nitwits and we've got another villager. And I say when the zombie scares all 3, it spawns in a golem because they go into their scared state. The golem then spawns on the ground, which usually in an Iron Farm would be a bad thing because it wouldn't be going where you want it to go. But in this case, it's perfect because then once he spawns in, he sees the zombie, tracks the zombie, walks towards this waterway, which is just a stair that's waterlogged, and then a water source pointing into it. So then, because it's pointing into the stair, which is waterlogged, it doesn't flow over the edge, and it doesn't turn our lava into stone, which is perfect. And then once the once the golem spawns in and spots the zombie, he walks towards, gets pushed in, goes into the fun time down there, dies, and drops his drops. Easy peasy. And as you can see, perfectly timed, sees the zombie, and good night, sir. Enjoy your fun time down there. Iron Farm is complete. This thing actually is dropping quite a lot of drops. If we just pop on down, you can see I've had it running just for a little while. I mean, it's not been running too long, and yeah, need I say more, which means now we can make iron gear. Ooh, upgrades. And yes, I'm aware it's just iron upgrades we have just now, but of course I have other plans. I realistically want diamond. Iron's good, but I would really like at least diamond tools, and that's why I have this guy in my hand. Not necessarily the farmer, but that's why I picked up the other villagers, because there's a few things I want to do with villagers before we run our first vault. What I would really like to do is actually get a couple of librarians set up so I can get some books. Yeah, I want to get some enchantments on pickaxes and swords. I really want an enchanted pickaxe and I really want an enchanted sword or enchanted axe before I go into the actual vaults itself. It's going to make it a little bit easier on me. It's going to do a little bit more damage than just, you know, a standard iron one will. And that's also why I want diamond tools as well. So I need to get obviously some toolsmiths, and I think I need a blacksmith as well. And for that I need more villagers, and the key to unlock that is a villager breeder. I wonder where I can find a villager breeder tutorial. And villager breeder has been built, It's nice, it's easy, it's simple. I really do like this tutorial, and yes, it's my own tutorial. It was originally an Impulse SV design. I modified it a long time ago when it broke a long time ago, so it is kind of my own one now. And yeah, I will link the tutorial in the top right of your screen right now. In case you guys can need to build at any point in your world, this is a vanilla thing, and you can also build it in modded as well. It works exactly the same. I haven't given them any carrots. I'm going to give them some carrots, get them breeding, and then we'll get some more villagers, and then we can start with the librarians and try and get some of those enchanted books and tools that we're needing. And I've been super busy. As you can see, we have loads of villagers now. We've got librarians, we've got a blacksmith, and we've also got a toolsmith as well to give us all the diamond tools and also all the diamond armor. So we need to get all that bought and put on. I've got mending book, we've got fortune, we've got efficiency, we've got silk touch. We have all the books that we need for our tools. I didn't really obviously lean into the armor stuff because we're going to be getting, you know, vault gear, and obviously we're going to be getting vault, you know, pickaxes and, you know, weapons and stuff when we go in as well. I just want to get a little bit into it, so at least I was a little bit geared up with it in. But most of all, I also have, I think it's this guy. Nope, that's our silk touch guy. There is one of the guys. It's important. Maybe this guy, Infinity. I'm actually going to be putting Infinity on the bow, and we're going to be using a bow for the first couple of vaults, just to kind of make it a little bit easier on ourselves. I've never played Vault Hunters, so you know, I want it to be an easier time. I've heard that they can be pretty brutal, especially our game. So we're going to get our diamond gear, we're going to get our diamond tools, and then we need to go and build a vault altar, which is something I need to look into. Gear acquired. We have managed to get our full set of diamond gear. It's not all fully enchanted, but we're obviously not going to bother because we're going to be getting other, you know, armor when we go into the vaults and stuff. And I've also got my bow, which has infinity, unbreaking, and I've put punch on it just to give it an extra sort of knockback. So if, you know, mobs are coming at us, they're going to go flying. Anyway, let's equip all this stuff. That's much better. And then we've got our bow. I'll grab an arrow. Awesome. That. I feel so much better. We're in diamond gear, finally. Right, vault altar, though. That is something I need to look into. Right, so it looks like the vault altar recipe, which is the thing we need to be able to craft to be actually able to enter the vaults. It looks like it needs 2 chromatic iron ingots, a diamond, 2 obsidian, and 4 stone bricks. I don't have any diamonds currently. I definitely am going to need to go mining because I need to get the chromatic iron. I also need to get diamonds, so it looks like a mining session's in order. That took a lot more time than I ever thought I was going to, but we have the necessary pieces. As you can see in my inventory, we have our vault stone, which we need to make the actual vault portal. We have our chromatic iron, which just took us a while to collect. And I picked up these flax seeds as well, which are going to come really handy and grow. And I also managed to get quite a lot of other stuff as well. If you just pop in these chests, you can see all the different ores we managed to pick up as we were going through. So, you know, most of them we'll use late game. These ones we're going to use right now, which are the deep slate diamond ore. I managed to find 20. I actually found all this diamond ore before I even found 1 chromatic iron. So, yeah, super rare stuff. And then, as I say, we've got, like, loads that are just deep slate and stuff as well. But I'm going to try and get a fortune pickaxe, and we'll fortune up this diamond. And I don't know if the chromatic iron fortunes. We're going to figure that one out too. Right, I've got a looting pickaxe here. Let's see how many diamonds we can actually get from the 28 ore that we actually had. If we can get through all this. This is actually a decent amount of haul diamonds. That means I'm not going to have to go mining probably ever again once I get in the vaults and stuff. So we got 62. That's not bad. That is pretty decent. Anyway, let's get the chromatic iron. This is really what I want to see. Now, does this fortune? Let's have a look. Oh, I think it does. 4. That only gave me 1. 5. Right, let me just lay all this out. And then we'll see. So that will give me 6. 8. It must do, yeah, perfect. Awesome. So from what, the 9 bits, I got 18, so I got double. Ah, cool. That's very cool. And what we want to do now is take that chromatic raw chromatic iron, pop inside the furnace, and let the coal cook it. Now this should be what creates our chromatic iron ingot if it goes through. And yeah, perfect. Okay, I'm going to get these smelted up, and then we can finally get our vault altar created and then start doing some vault runs. Right, the recipe for the vault altar is actually not too complicated. Just pop it in here. This is our vault altar here, so we just press that. And then if you do that, this mod gives you an indication of how you actually make it. So as I say, it's 1 diamond, 2 chromatic iron ingots, 2 obsidian, and 4 stone bricks. That's what we need to be able to create our very first and only vault altar this season, because we don't need to have many more. So if we pop the diamond in, we pop the 2 there, pop that there. I've made it wrong because the diamond goes at the top. And then we pop that there. And we have our very first and only Vault Hunter of this season. This is my very first Vault Hunter ever because I've never played Vault Hunters before. Oh, that's cool. Shininess galore. And we'll pop our Vault Hunter just here, just now. And then what we'll do is we'll take our stone button that we have, because this is how we're going to be able to activate it to get it. And the Vault Hunter is now complete. Now what I need to do is I need to actually craft some Vault Rocks using the Vault Stone we got. I can't use my Silk Touch, so I'm going to Fortune up, because this is how you actually do it. If you take the Fortune Pickaxe, which is here, lay some Vault Stone down, just like so. And it's basically just like how you get gravel, if you know what I mean. So you would get gravel, flint from gravel. You literally just hope that it drops it for you. It can take a couple of tries. I wonder if it actually even does work with Fortune. Maybe it's just a regular old pickaxe. Hopefully we can get some. No matter luck, it'll probably take forever. Yep. No, it's going to take forever unless I'm doing something wrong. Oh no, we got one. There we go. Chipped Vault Rock. So what we need to do is we need to get 4 of these, and then we combine this with a chromatic iron ingot, and that gives us our first Vault Rock. Let me get 4 of these. Right, we take our 4 chipped Vault Rock like that, pop the chromatic iron ingot in the middle, and we have our very first Vault Rock. Now what we do with this is we pour it on the altar, and it'll give us a recipe for things that we need to collect to put into the altar to give us our first vault. Right, so we need 1 seed, 1 stone, 6 copper ingots, and 3 string. I actually think I have all this because it's quite an easy one because it's our very first one we've crafted. Let me just grab all this stuff, I'll pop it in, and we can get going with our first vault. Right, so if we just throw this at, it should all say complete. And our final 2 bits of string complete, and if we push the button, we get our first... Oh, big moment, there it is! Our first Vault Crystal, my first ever Vault Crystal. Oh, this is cool. Now I need to actually just make the actual portal that we can go into the vault, and then we'll use the crystal, and we'll do our very first vault run. I'm super excited. I've waited a long time for this. And the portal should just be the same as crafting an obsidian portal for going into the nether, if I am correct. I've been wrong before, but if I just do this, and then we take our crystal, and we activate our first vault. Oh, I am really excited about this. Oh man, right, I think I'm all geared up anyway. I just need to dump my vault stone off. Yep, I've got my infinity bow, I've got my axe, and I've got my silk touch pickaxe, and then my gear is as good as it's going to get just now, at least how much I want to. Let me just quickly chuck this vault stone away. Right, it is go time. Let's go. Oh, I'm so happy about this. I actually didn't bring any... Oh well, I didn't bring any blocks, but that's fine. We'll just have to try and remember our way back. Oh, this is so cool. Right, where are we going? So it's a monolith vault. That's absolutely fine. I say I don't want to be going too ham at it on our very first vault. I want to be taking my time because I actually want to get out of this vault in one piece. I don't want to be dying in this vault. No. That's why I've spent so long in the early game trying to get things ready and things ready to go. Right. Vault Hunters 1.18 Vault. Here we go. Right, let's see if what we can actually find. So there's a point of interest down there I probably want to get to. Hopefully our first spawner we come across will be a fizzle spawner. Otherwise it might get very painful very quickly. Right, let's see if we can just start taking enemies out. Hopefully, as I say, it's a fizzle spawner. If it's not, we will check. It doesn't look like it's a fizzle spawner. There's a fighter who's coming right at me. Because of course he is. He died. That's fine. Right, Zombird, get out of here. Zombie. Right, let's see. I need to get in there and get that spawner there. I don't even know if I want to be doing that straight off the bat, if I'm being honest. I was hoping to take this vault nice and easy, because I don't know if I'll actually be able to take the spawner down. It is a couple of zombies though. If I had maybe some sort of block on me, maybe I could. Maybe I need to rethink this. Let me grab some blocks. I think that's what I need to do here, is just get some blocks on me so I can actually get round and take off. Now there's no fighters, so there shouldn't be any way that these guys can threaten me. Let me just get rid of this. And then once this is gone, then we don't have to worry about it. Perfect, right. Let's take all the zombies out. There's no fighters, so we're good. Because the fighters can actually throw rocks at you. So if you power up with this, they can knock you off, which is an absolute nightmare. Sorry guys, I'm just really excited because this is my first ever vault. Like I missed out on 116 vault. Ooh, yes, here we go. Shulker shell already. I missed out on 116 vault hunters just due to being away. So I am super excited to, oh, what was that? It was a trap chest. It was. Where is it? There he is. There he is. I knew the way. I could hear them coming in. My first trap chest. Easy. Get out of here. Right, you are dead. Let's hope this is not a trap chest. I know that's the one I was just in. You can tell I'm very nervous. I just don't want to lose in my first vault. I really do not want to get killed in vault number 1. Oh, this is quite cool. Right, we're just going to loot all this. Perfect. Okay. Right, here's another. Ah, fizzle. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Right, get out of here. Ooh. Let me just take all this. Another one. Yeah, I'm actually just going to take everything. I know my inventory is going to get filled up very, very quickly. I know I can't lose all my stuff because obviously we are playing within the level, 0 to 10 parameter. And for anyone who doesn't know what that means, it means if you're playing in the first sort of 10 levels, if you do die in a vault, you don't actually lose all your gear, which is really, really good. And I'm super happy about because there would be nothing worse. It was a fizzle, and this is why I wanted this bow, because I know it's kind of cheesing, but first of all, I want to make sure I'm getting out alive. As I say, I'm, Minecraft in a whole, it's usually pretty easy for me, but this is a brand new experience and one that I don't want to mess up. Right, so we got living chest. Ooh, I don't even know how this stuff does. There's a hunter's eye. I know that's worth something in the future. We've got some other stuff, bits and bobs. I'm gonna have to get used to all what the items are and stuff because I say I don't really know. This is all new for me. Oh, there's a vault apple. I know that I want that. Let's get rid of the golden nugget because I know those go for quite a lot. I don't know what's good and what's not here. Try to just prioritize here, but again, I don't really know what's what. Most of this stuff. Oh, burger bun. I know that's worth something. I want to keep the shulker shell. This is the problem with the early vaults is your inventory gets it definitely gets bunged up very, very quickly because obviously I have no source of storage or that. I just don't want to get lost inside the vault, and I don't want gilded chest. I just don't want to die. Right, for another fizzle spawner, which is perfect for me. Let's take you out bit by bit. I feel really cheaty doing this, you know that, but I want to live. I can see guys in there, but looks like they're stuck. Oh, there's a wraith, I think they're called, the ghosty dudes. I don't know if that guy died or not, but we'll get in there. No, he didn't. That's fine. Easy. Right, so we got more chromatic iron. That's going to be really good for me at this early stage. What else have we got? Perfect. Yeah, I don't need iron nuggets and stuff. I have my iron farms. There's no need to have stuff like that. I'm just going to be looting absolutely everything I can get my hands on at this stage. I don't need such things, diamond nuggets and that yet. Pointless to me. Don't need it. Right, that was quite cool actually. Right, there's a spawner. Nothing. Ah, there we go. It was a fizzle. That's fine. Oh, these guys do hit like a truck. And that is why I want to be super duper careful because I have no way of regening health. I don't have any healing potions because that's the only way you can do it in Vault Hunters, is regen your health via healing potions, and I have none. Hopefully none of these are mob rigged. Perfect. I really want to get the chest around the corner, but I might have to call it quits. I am very close to death as it is already, but oh, epic chest. Perfect. It actually looks like there's not a... Oh, no, there we go. There's the spawner. Oh, God. Run, 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 run. Run away. Run away. Yeah, if I can take these guys at a distance, I'll be doing good. Right, Wraith, goodbye. I don't know if it was a fizzle spawner or what. I'll need to go back around and have a quick look. Perfect, right. I really want those gilded chests because obviously they can harness a lot of really good stuff. It wasn't. Let's see if I can just quickly get in. Ah, it was a thingied one, trapped one. I don't even know it's going to be worth my time. I only have 4 hearts. You know what? Yeah, you can call me a chicken or whatever. I'm not really bothered. I'm going to get out of this vault because I would very much like to keep the gear I've attained. Right, let's get out of here. I know I've got 16 minutes, but I just want to get out of here now. I don't want to be in here if I don't need to. I've got some good stuff, and I want to get out with the good stuff. There's my portal. Let's get out of here. And here we go. First vault run done. I know we chickened out at 16 minutes. I don't care. I have a lot of stuff. I want to get back. Let's get out of here. Woo! First vault done, guys. Oh, amazing. I am so happy we managed to get through that. And I know it wasn't hard. I know we cheesed it with a bow and arrow. I don't care. I really don't care. I got in, I got out, and I got stuff. And that was the whole point. Got some XP. Not a lot, but you know, it's my first level. Doesn't really matter. I was hoping to at least maybe reach level 1 so I could get the healing ability. That's where I want to go first, because I want to be able to obviously run as many vaults as I can. And I have a way to heal, but that's what we'll do next. So what have we got? Well, that sucked. My game crashed when I came back through the portal, so I lost the half level I had gained. I lost all the experience. I lost everything other than the stuff that matters, which was the gear we got in the vault. I'm very thankful we were able to keep this. And so I've got my, my half shulker shell. We've got managed to get a callus fragment. We've got some more books, which is great for enchanted books and stuff we need. We've got driftwood, which I know is important. We've got some vault apples, some more chromatic iron, or more raw chromatic iron, sorry. We've got some knowledge essence, we've got some vault essence, netherite scrap, amongst other things that we'll be using either coming up very soon or later in the game, like the hunter's eye and stuff like that. Of course, I can't really do much for this just now because I'll need to run more vaults and get more gear, but that is going to have to wait until the next episode, because we have set out a task this episode. We have achieved all the tasks this episode. I am very happy. We've got a big setup here. We've got our vault portal built. We had our first vault crystal. We ran our first vault. We survived the first vault. Yes, we lost our XP, but game crashes, you can't really help that, unfortunately. It's very unfortunate. Of course, it'd be my first vault it would happen on, but oh well. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. If you have liked what we've seen, by all means, hit the like button down below. And if you are new to the channel, then please consider subscribing. Anyway, guys, I will see you all in episode 2. Bye, guys.